The Incredible Hulk, number 30. One of many, I'm sure. Well, here we are at the final battle with the. I've already forgot. Oh, the eldest. Yeah. Why must it be you? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. All these others failed, even this abomination whose flesh I wear. None may open mother's prison but you. So there's the other failures. Looks like Absorbing Man. I don't know. Is that supposed to be? Is that Rick Jones irradiated? I don't know. And then Red She-Hulk. Why you? Rawr! It's a little more than indigestion. Your flesh is mine. All flesh is mine. Give it to me. How many of your bones do I have to break? Well, it's the final battle. It all goes to crap. And that's the end of the series to begin a new series. Yeah. So the end one, you get a new number one, but it's going to be Infernal Hulk. Spoiler, he doesn't win this. The art was good. It was an interesting take with all this horror elements throughout, and then the relationship between the Hulk and the girl, and then Bruce Banner, so on and so forth. Uh, but it dragged on for 30 issues and doesn't conclude. So really, I don't know what's the point of renaming it. Well, just to say, oh, look, a number that people, I guess it gives them a bump. I don't know. It had some moments, but not enough. Marvel is so bad these days. Anyway, Incredible Hulk 30. Batman, the last Halloween. Yeah, no, it's Batman, the long Halloween, the last Halloween. Oh, God. Other than that, yeah, a guest artist for each issue. I wish they had picked one, but I guess as a tribute to Tim Sale, they just let other people draw each issue. And for the most part, it's all right. I'm a little late as Halloween itself has come and gone. So I'm just one more issue to go, but this is the one I've got to review. So uh, August 2nd, Carmine, the Roman Falcon's final birthday before his death. Well, I can't see the word. A Roman holiday. By definition, it is a time of sadistic enjoyment. His wish was to have the thorn removed from his life. Gotham City's district attorney, Harvey Dent. He orchestrated that acid be hurled in Dent's face. Ah! I will never forget the sound of his screaming. Okay. At the time, a serial killer the papers named Holiday was plucking off members of the Falcon crime family. The Roman thought it might be Dent. So did I. I am Holiday. Ironically, it turned out to be his son, Alberto Falcon. The case was solved and closed. Now another holiday shooter has vexed Gotham City. Last Halloween, the first victim was Catwoman. However, it now appears that she shot herself. Why would she do that? I have been on the hunt for her, and that somehow always leads me back to here. Doop. The Roman's penthouse. Uh, All right, I can't read the top part of the page because the Zoom template is in the way. There we go. Oh my God. Everything I try to do, I try to use the VLDC and the audio snap, crackles, pops through it all. Now I got to use Zoom to do that. Currently occupied by the Solaire Mario Falcone. These men are not from Gotham. Mario Falcone recently released from police custody. Luisa Falcone, the matriarch here from Italy. La famiglia. As my late husband would say, family is the most important thing. More than business. More than anything. And Selena Kyle. Why is she here? Because she's Falcone's daughter. Come on, we don't. It is why I'm so grateful that Don Verini has made the trip from Rome to be here tonight. Grazie, Guillermo. Guillermo, whatever. The Roman army is in my city. Great disguise, Batman. Yeah. You, Selena, as a sign of respect, take off your hat when you're inside this home. Now everyone's attention is on me. Is that Batman? Yeah, I'm wearing a hat. How could you tell? No time. Have to change plans. The man dressed as a bit. Kill him. Firing in such close quarters. Stay down, Mama. Mama? Probably should have drew her a little older. Her son looks older than her. Anyway, they do not care who gets caught in the crossfire as long as I take a bullet. And there you go. Does he take a bullet? Well, you'll have to read for yourself. The artist is, well, not as good as Dave Mazzucchelli, but he's pretty close. Or her. I forgot to look who did it. And it's a nice touch to it. If you're not going to have Tim Sell, because it owes a lot to Batman Year One. And so, sadly, Tim Sell died. So probably could have gone with an artist like this for the whole series, Anyway, out of continuity Batman is your best bet when it comes to Batman these days in DC. Meanwhile, World's Finest is, it's your best bet for the most part. And here we have a reunion for Robin and Supergirl, who tried to date. It didn't go well, and they don't particularly like each other. So it's another silly story, So there's Batman and Superman, hanging out. So Toyman designs these things, and the Mad Hatter hypnotizes the locals into building them. You see, why couldn't we see that story? That would have been better. Anyway. All to sell to foreign warlords. Robin would have loved this case. Where is he? Running an errand. I got an underworld tip that an engineering lab outside Sedona is developing, quote, something dangerous. I sent Robin an undercover to find out what. So, great art. Dan Moore is no longer doing it, but they still have top-notch artists working on the series. Sedona? Huh. What's the company? Adora Industries. Great Scott! Adora... You said no...
You said no one would find us here, Tetch. Recriminations later, annihilation now.
Well, not even the dangerous Toyman. He has his moments. I'm harder to mesmerize. Let's swap. Anyway, Adora, a certain reporter at the Planet has been building a file on Adora. Turns out it's a subsidiary of LexCorp. Oof, given that, I suggest we get someone in place to back Robin up just in case. So there you go. That's the setup. They got to call Kara to, hey, could you help out Dick Grayson? Robin. Only if necessary. Allow him his pride. But remember, we cannot pair him with, look, Crypto's with the Space Canines and Jimmy's chasing a story in Iceland. Okay, but not... And yes, I remember their one date. And yes, I remember that their personalities fit together like teeth in aluminum foil. But it's our best option, as long as she keeps her distance, unless absolutely necessary. Supergirl, this is Cal. Listen, Batman and I need a big favor. It's about Robin. Yeah, she doesn't want to do it, but she's gonna. And it ends on a silly, sweet note. Batman catches them into the backseat of a car. There you go. So check it out. It's okay. It's fine. And that's the deal with World's Finest. It just remains, it holds to its standard. And I haven't read one yet that I just like, ugh, this is terrible. Even the ones that had to be crossed over with events and everything. So there you go. World's Finest, you know? Meanwhile, of course, top notch, best above them all, with Ghost Machine being a strong competitor, Miller World Comics. So here we have Nemesis Rogues Gallery, which, all right, look, I got distracted and haven't caught up. The series is over, and there's now another one, which I believe will be the final one. So I got to catch up on that too, but it's Nemesis, it's evil Batman, and it's just, a horrific, hilarious romp. What else can I say? So it looks like it's all over for Nemesis. He gets caught by these guys who want to do him in. Get out! But not so fast. Oh, no, you don't. Nobody gets a shot at me twice. And then his sidekick, Sleep Gun. They've got all these super-powered weapons. And here come the dinosaurs. What the fuck? Because it's a gun that causes hallucinations. Where are we, boss? This isn't real, kid. They've trapped us in an illusion. Just close your eyes and turn your ear pods up. We can track these assholes via their heartbeats. Smart thinking. So yeah, it works, Where the hell did they get those gadgets? You son of a bitch! Wait a minute. You're that nurse from the prison hospital. What the hell are you doing here? Same as the rest of us. He gets him in the head with it. Oh, shit! He deafened me with that sonic blast. This is old school supervillain stuff. You fucked up our lives, and now you're gonna pay for it. You stabbed me in the eyes, man. I was only ever kind to you. Who put these guys together? All these people I pissed off. Now they're going to kill my sidekick. No way I can get to him in time. Uh-oh, Willie? Yeah, he does. And they make it to the next issue. Oh, boy. So, Rogues Gallery ends in issue number 5. That's a pretty good cover, All right. Well, never mind how, but they were able to escape. So it all works out, And now they're going to, well, a mysterious island. That terrible island wasn't the only place the rich and powerful went to break the law. There's hot spots like this all over the world, run by the security services on behalf of a super rich elite you never see in the newspapers. The Hollywood guys are an important ingredient because they provide the glamour. They make all the senators and captains of industry feel like their inner circle. Our man-made laws are only for the little people. This is where our masters come to fucking kill, to do whatever they please, and entirely without consequence. Welcome to Party Island, Mr. Albrecht. I hope you've left your conscience on the mainland. Yeah. I left my conscience in my adolescence, Mr. Copeland. Now tell me, did everyone here really pay $100 million to join? Because there's actors here that I know for a fact haven't had a hit in years. Some members who were invited because they're old friends, sir. Let's just say that they pay their admission in other ways. But this $100 million is a one-off charge. And in all the time my brother and I worked for Mr. Zigo, not one single person has asked for a refund. He told me to say the banquet is at 8. If you'd like to relax in your room for a few hours, the girls specialize in anything you can think of. And they've got every drug known to man on that tray. Is that who I think it is under those masks? Probably. They're both very famous actresses. But, like you said, they haven't had a hit in a while, and they're hoping to meet a billionaire of their own this weekend. Come on, baby. Let's get you out of those traveling clothes, huh? So there you go. It's actually Nemesis in disguise. He's going to get laid and then rob the whole place, you know. Your call. They're about as into this as I am, but it'll pass the time until dinner is served, and there's nothing like a little coke-filled fucking to get the heart rate up. So there you go. It all works out. Party Island is a billionaire's playground, and I'm going to clean out every single one of these fuckers this weekend. This operation will be a thing of beauty, and if they want to record me getting my cock sucked, so be it. They're all going to be dead by midnight. How's our new friend, Mr. Albrecht, getting on?
He's a man who appreciates cocaine, I'll give him that.
Well, I'm sure he didn't come all this way for a threesome. Let's see what dark alleys we can lead him down tonight, and how much extra we can skin him for in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, bombs have been all set, boss. I know you can't reply, but just letting you know the explosives are in place for tonight. And one of the billionaires has a, starship. That's Adrian Zigo's craft arriving now. Everything is going precisely to plan. Shit, is that what I think it is? This is how the other half live, dude. They've got their own deep space star destroyers. But are we glad to see you guys? We're running low on everything right now. I thought billionaires always got what they wanted, but supply chains have been a nightmare. No problem. Listen, could you give us a hand with the crates? We're really understaffed on this trip, and they're heavy as hell. Are you serious? We came down here in our new uniforms, man. These are the shirts we'll be wearing tonight. Oh, no. Pam, pam, pam. What's the problem? Can you guess? Yeah, it's that. Well, there you go. You get another gruesome tour of, horrible acts by Nemesis and his sidekick. And then we find out who the real culprit is. And, it's Nemesis, so the good guys don't win. Not that there are that many to be had anyway. And then there's a bit of a sad ending, too. Yeah. But then it'll be on to the next series, which, again, apparently will be the final run for Nemesis.